Division Dispatches.
Hello, Manitoba trustees. Welcome to another Trustee Education Dispatch. I'm Ted. We're here to oversee students' education, but we as trustees have to learn as well. One of the roles that we learn about as a trustee is how to help community members have their views and concerns heard. When the issue is something happening in the classroom or at the school, that usually means redirecting the person to the teacher or principal. Most parental concerns, for instance, are satisfactorily resolved without senior administration or board intervention. The role of the trustee in these cases is to help people understand the lines of authority. An easy way to do that is through a quick reference to your board's policies and procedures. Another resource you may want to refer to is the suggested guidelines for resolving complaints against teachers and school administrators, posted on the Manitoba School Boards Association website. But what do you do when the matter is something that legitimately falls to the board? A policy matter, for instance, like community engagement or a proposal for additional programming. Trustees may advise constituents about the procedures to follow if they want to speak directly to the board as a delegation, or the best way to convey their concerns in writing. Alternatively, a trustee may agree to personally bring a matter to the board's attention at a meeting. All of this is pretty straightforward. You might even say, easy. What's not easy is when you make promises that you don't have the authority to keep. And perhaps harder still is not becoming overly invested in the matter, if and when the board's decision runs contrary to what was asked. When that happens, commiseration and empathy are always appropriate, but undermining the authority of the board isn't. Trustees know that decision-making authority rests with the board as a whole, not with trustees as individuals. Around the board table, trustees have the ability to voice their views, debate, advocate, and vote. But it's the board that has the power to decide on what to do. All board members have the right to ask a board to rethink any decision, and there are procedures that let them do so. But to continue to voice your opposition to a decision loudly and clearly long after those opportunities have passed achieves little, other than possibly alienating your board colleagues. So let's get back to the community member who asked for your help. Unless it's a public issue widely communicated to all, you might want to let them know what the board decided. To the extent possible, without breaching confidentiality, share the reasons for the board's decision. If you disagree with what was decided, you can say so. However, as a member of the whole board, your aim is to stand united once a decision has been made. Try to make it work and not undermine the process. If you do agree with the decision, you could let your constituent know what appeal processes, if any, exist. But in all cases, remember that lines of authority are in place for good reason, and disregarding them ultimately serves no one. Or to put it succinctly, don't make any promises you can't keep, or they may come back to bite you.